Can you keep up? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the RunnerGuitar playthrough of Asura's Wrath, and welcome now to episode 12. Last part we saw the DLC episode called 11.5, and now we shall continue where we left off in part 11. A few days after the mysterious explosion caused by that exquisite animation. Okay, seriously, we need to add a counter to how many times this fucker dies. He has now become a statue. How many times? Let's see. Once when the little girl woke him up. Probably once when Deus killed him the first time. And this is probably the third time. Capcom, rule of 3. Not really surprised there. Actually, something that I should probably mention is the fact that each time that Asura dies, supposedly he spends less time dead. That, for example, between his first death and the other death was around 300 years or so. Between the second death and when he woke up with the little girl, it was around like half of that, and now it's only been like a few hours or days, I think. So I think that explains why he isn't well, like his arms are still not there. Oh, that's nice of you. I think she said she's gonna make us some cake. His face is just like, what the hell is she doing? Who the heck is that? Sometimes in this game, I don't know why, some of the faces just confuse me. Like, Asura's face there, he just looked disgusted with her, or just outright afraid of this little girl. Like, the art style is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but it's sometimes funny to see how they screw up with the animations of the faces. This scene right here actually makes me think, like, you remember around episode 2 or 3, there was this one point where Asura wakes up from the dead and goes and visits this one random town in the middle of nowhere. And remember how you walked and you couldn't do anything? This scene is kind of like that, but now in a town with this little girl, which made me think that originally this game was supposed to be like Devil May Cry or God of War or Bayonetta, where you have this linear pathway that you're supposed to follow and then you can beat people up. But then they focus on having the whole anime beat 'em up thing kind of walked into that. Don't quote me on it, but I think that might be the case. Translation.
I will not stand for this.
You shall not pray for me. You shall only cry in my presence and hate me forever. I am all this world's evils. You guys just don't let up, do you? Even though I've killed around 2 of your major people, not 2, 3 of your most important soldiers, and now you're still trying to take me down. I would expect that by this point you would have cut into the minds that I'm the freaking god of wrath. I can break you in half with just blinking.
That half-witted baboon. I will not allow him to interfere with Lord Deus's plans any further. All ships, commence purification.
Shut it, Blondie. Jesus Christ, ragdoll physics!
Wait! Stay here!
How many missiles does this freaking ship have? Sure, because that's the right idea. Walk into the explosions while they're happening.
Have reached the final phase.
Seriously, that ship is phallic as hell.
Great rebirth is at hand.
We shall make a Renaissance fair.
All units! Destroy the village and Asura along with it!
It's not that we were supposed to protect them or anything! Just kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them!
Destruction!
Hello, stock footage. You know what, just for the joke of it, I would love it if when he jumped down, the floor like bended or something. But anyway, here we are once again fighting these idiots, who simply cannot realize that sending the little guys and the bazooka guys is not gonna stop me. I managed to fight Yasha with my arms off. You think your little destruction this will bring me down? I doubt it. Same strategy applies for the bazooka Buddha. He will always charge his shots at you, so focus on destroying everything around you because the shots are so slow that unless you jump into them like I just did right there, he should never be able to hit you. These guys with the spheres go down really easily. Again, like most beat 'em ups, the strategies in this game do not change that much except from just mashing the B button. There's one thing I don't like with this particular jammer, especially when it's done in 3D. It feels like excuse me. It feels like there could be a lot more going on with the control scheme, but at the same time, you want it to stay the same because it's so familiar to you. I'm gonna edit it out. Anyway, but yeah, it feels like that, and it kind of bothers me in a way, but at the same time, you can't judge a game by its genre. You have to, if you don't enjoy the genre, then why are you doing playing the genre for the first place? I'm looking at you again and your reviews of Medeus. Anyway, since once you start, you will notice that Asura is actually a bit slower with his moves when he's losing his arms because like he's focusing more on kicking and headbutting everything because apparently somehow that works on everything. But he will not be as quick with his recovery and with his attacks. Burst! So keep that in mind that you will have a bit of a delay between mountain bashings. Excellent.
Is this what girls do?
According to Shin Megami Tensei, yes.
There is no need. For gods that only take. For gods of death!
Asura, you realize how much death you have caused yourself, right? seriously, don't they run out of missiles? Ow! He took that like a champ. That he didn't. Hey, there she is! Who's that kid again? Like I know the girl, who's the girl supposed to be, but who's the little kid? I was expecting some kind of speaker effect on that.
The 7 deities. Your pitiful life ends now! Die!
Wait a second, she's in the middle of the... Oh no. She wouldn't, would she? And this is the moment that cements Olga as the character that I just want to rip her head off! As you can probably guess just from my explosion and that silent effect that you saw right there, she has killed the girl that resembled Mithra. An innocent little girl that all she wanted was to live. To revive. No, not to revive, but you have her father near her, even if Asura doesn't resemble her father. This moment cements how one can feel with pure anger. Asura is here, is feeling like he's losing his child again. He already lost Mithra, he lost his wife, and now he's lost this innocent little girl to this despicable, horrid, putrid people that are the 7 deities. And it's one of those moments where you just feel the same anger as he does, because you're so frustrated. Because you have been feeling all this anger with him throughout this entire time. You've been feeling this relationship with this girl. If she doesn't say much, and all you just want to do is scream! Scream! That anger is what waste!
What was that?
Damn you, Olga! Damn you to hell! I believe this moment speaks for itself. Asura has now succumbed to his pure rage, just like the player probably is. When I first played this scene, I was screaming along with him with every shot that I made. Because honestly, just fuck this bitch! The way this scene works is actually fantastic, honestly. Because you're just kicking the ass of this woman that took everything away from you with this beautiful piece of music called Eagle, the theme of the game. Home. Come on! I don't dare you to purify me! We are now in Dark Asura mode. With our 4 arms we can shoot a gigantic rapid fire laser that destroys everything in your fucking path! Your lockdown still works and so do all of your attacks. Just focus on your little ship that has all those enemies that have destroyed everything in your path! Watch this scene when I played it for the channel, when I played it back when I first played the game, and when I'm watching it now, still gets to me, you know. Even the character does it, even if these characters like a certain amount of development, they still get to you somehow. That was an innocent little girl that just got killed by this freaking whore! A girl that, from the perspective of Asura, is supposed to represent her child, his hope! His hope that he might see Mithra again. He already lost his wife, he lost... And you can always tell I hate when people die, especially not when people die. I hate it when innocent people die. Well, in shows, in media, in anything. Fucking balls!
How
The power of this version of Asura is incredibly powerful. As you can see, we're taking down every single thing that comes at us. Our defenses now are rather low, so keep that in mind when you're taking on these missiles. They might be the death of you if you're not careful, so keep shooting your lock gun and keep aiming at them. Because as you can see, each missile takes a good chunk of your health each time that it hits you, and Asura's defenses here are rather low. Unlike the rest of the game where they're actually balanced a bit, in this case the defenses are rather low, but the strength is just powerful, and you just feel the sensation when you're holding the X button and you're shooting that laser! Nothing stands in your path and you follow your wrath in this game. This is one of my favorite moments in this game, to be honest. BOOM! Because you just feel the same anger of Asura! Why are you not dead yet?
All ships, retreat!
Get back here, you coward! Ladies and gentlemen, I am the RunnerGuitar. We have now reached the halfway point of the game. That's correct. We just finished Season 2 of Asura's Wrath. We didn't beat all the 7 deities. Olga's still alive. Deus is still out there. We killed our master. Killed Agus. And all we got was the death of this girl. It shouldn't be affecting me this much. Probably you obviously can't see it, but it might be just me. But when young characters like her die, as you can probably remember from my Mega Man Zero playthrough, it just hits you. Whether it's a young boy or a young girl, just especially if they have done nothing wrong. The character can have no development whatsoever, and still, just the concept of it gets you. And you can probably guess what that little light is. That's her soul. That's the soul of the little girl that was supposed to represent in some way, shape or form Mithra. Yes, I'm kinda crying right now. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the girl did not get that much development, but what she did get did leave a mark. At least to me, anyway. I know people out there that will say she was just there to be a little pretty girl and to move the plot. Fuck you. This is the point that cemented for me how just disgusting the 7 deities were. Because in this point, none of them has showed any type of redemption. And now we're back in Naraka. Guess there's nothing left. Rise and shine, Asura! I lost myself again. No, you haven't lost anything. You've gained the power to save the world! Save? I couldn't even save a little girl with this power! Oh, wait! You still have a destiny to fulfill!
overwhelming power surging through him, Asura becomes strong enough to rival the Brahmastra. In an instant, he gains the power that took the 7 deities 12,000 years to accumulate. This could be what finally ends their tyranny over the humans and bring justice to the world.